Alright guys, we're back doing it again. We're in the blind. We still got some turkeys that me and Chris have unfinished business with.
We each can take one more bird, and we're holding out because we've got 2 boss toms in the area. It's April 20th today. We've been hunting hard pretty much all season. And we've got 2 turkeys that are up here that are king ding-a-ling.
Oh yeah. When we say boss toms, we mean the pinnacle, top of the food chain for turkeys.
So the first one is, we've nicknamed him King Kong. I actually missed him with a shotgun, and Thomas smacked him with a bow, hit him a little far back and high. But he hit him pretty good. I mean, obviously not enough to kill him. So that's Thomas's bird right here. If Kong comes in,
me and Kong got a destiny together.
Yeah, you guys have some unfinished business.
He's gonna get arrow number 2, and I don't think he's gonna be lucky this time.
Yeah. With me, I'm after the turkey we've nicknamed Mac Daddy. Last week when I was up here, we were driving around doing a little bit of scouting, and just went up the road just to the next property over, and probably saw 8 or 9 hens, and we're like, man, look at all these hens. And just look up a little bit, and this big old Tom is just sitting there and just strutting. So that's why I nicknamed him Mac Daddy, because he's got all the hens with him. We've each got 1 bird left that we can take, and we're saving it out for the big boys.
Mac Daddy, Kong, you're next. We'll be filling them number 3s with each of you. All right, let's go get it.
Big camera right there. Get everything ready. Right.
That seems to be Kong's MO, so. Oh, he's getting closer. We gotta put that camera down for a second, boys. Hopefully we get him. He's coming, he's coming. Why is he going up the column? Coleman. Oh, he hopped down, fuck. He ain't coming out. Fucking saw us right here. No. Yeah. No way. You can't see through the blind. Yeah, he did. That's why we started pecking. That's why we started doing that. Peck. There's nothing to see though. We're in a blind. Watch him come running. Yeah, dude, that sounds good. Call Pip Daddy. Oh, he just penetrated. That don't sound bad. I'd use it. God, I was hoping he was going to come to that fence right there. That cattle gate. Alright guys, so we just had another close encounter with another turkey that he was gobbling at us and he ended up getting closer and closer and he ended up just popping up out of nowhere. He was about 30 yards away, 20?
No, it's further than that. That's what he was at 40.
Yeah. And we were just staring right at him.
He was just right on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. And we could see him through the trees and he wanted in, but we couldn't entice him to come in, so.
It's probably a 2-year-old bird, not the giants that we've been looking at.
But definitely a nice bird. I would have been happy to poke at with my bow. Anyways, yeah, we don't know. We came in with a game plan, and the game plan for today was going to be use no decoys and the least amount of calling as possible. But it seemed like if we could do it over again, I really feel like that turkey maybe wanted a hen or I don't know, maybe even the jake out. But
yeah, he was standing there. He was looking hard, and I was trying to do very minimal calling. I was just doing some soft little yelps to him and real light purring. And he was all about it. He was standing there just kind of working back and forth. He does have to jump a fence to get over here. But yeah, it's like he was looking. It seemed like he just kind of like lost interest after a while. And, you know, we're here trying to reverse nature.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're fighting that. It's not like duck hunting. But, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how turkey hunting goes. I don't even know if it's 7 o'clock yet.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
6:50.
Yeah, so it's still early. It just kind of sucks. We had that one enclosed, and then we're sitting there going, I really think he wanted something else. But at the same time, we have a game plan, so you always struggle with, do you want to change up, or do you want to hold to your game plan? So that's currently the thought process we're in, so I don't know.
He's moving, though. He's covering some ground, which makes me hopeful that other turkeys in the area are also moving around as well.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't spooked. He wasn't running like that, but
he did do some, you know, that sharp little popping noise type deal, to where, you know, they get nervous. Oh, he's closer now.
Yeah, sounds like maybe he's working his way back down.
Yeah.
Maybe take 2 with this one. Hold on, guys.
Snack time.
Shows up at noon for the shade.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good possibility.
I think they just call him, maybe it's his new turkey over there. I think he's taking all Kong's spot on his hill. He might have been over there. This little young pup got some juice in him or something.
Yeah, he was looking for a decoy, dude. He would at least, with this, he would have topped the fence.
All right, a little update for you guys. Chris just roped himself a nice tom. And in true Chris style, he's, let's see, hunt first, hunt second, hunt third, no, hunt fourth,
Yeah.
hunt fifth, camera stuff sixth.
Well, shot cam, 6, everything else, oh, you know how it works.
So his style, he thinks about recording dead last. My style, I'm too tweaked out at all times. I can't sit still, so I bounced. And of course, the tom does the do when I'm gone. So it's leaving. So we left it all to Chris to do recording. We know how that ended up. So
In my defense, from the time I first laid eyes on this bird, which he was probably 250 or so, 250 yards away, on the opposite ridge, across a road on a different piece of property, from the time that I first saw him till the time that I shot him was less than 4 minutes. It would have been epic on camera. I should have just hit record, but yeah, he literally just came running in, and I killed him at 15 yards.
yeah, this turkey did the do for sure. So
Yeah. It was actually the same one that we had this morning.
yeah,
That was kind of hung up. We didn't have a decoy out, and after he moved off, Thomas and I were sitting here talking, and we were like, "Hey, you know what? Let's just go throw out a single hen decoy." It just felt like he was looking for something, and I literally set that decoy out. I mean, she's, 10 feet from us right here.
Yep.
And that's all it took. I mean, he saw her and just made a beeline right to us. So.
All right, guys, another lovely FALhunter video. What do we got here? Oh, who's that?
This right here is my third and final bird to close out the season here in California. And I think I ended it with a dandy. He's got a, what do we say? Like 8.5 inch beard?
Yeah, I think 8 3/4.
Yeah. He's got good spurs on him. 3/4 inch spurs. I mean, not the big boss toms that are running around here, but still a solid bird.
Well, hold on. In good old Chris fashion, and well, I guess good me fashion as well, I left Chris to record again.
Oh yeah. So let's get back to that story.
And good old Chris, just like always, the guy forgets to record. He calls me and tells me I have this massive tom that I just did the do. And
Okay.
Chris is sitting there with no recording.
Hold on.
All right, what you got?
So, we started hunting. You know, you got out here at 5:45 or so, and you know, got set up and everything, and heard some birds. And it was probably 7:15, and Thomas had already been getting antsy for the past probably hour. He was sitting in the blind, just shaking the thing, calling it his prison. I gotta get out of here. I gotta do something. I gotta get up and move. So he's like, well, I'm gonna get up and move. If you see something, call me or text me or let me know. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, it was quiet around here. Not much activity going on. So he runs back up to the house, and I'm sitting around, and it's like 7:40-ish or so, and I hear a tom out in the distance. He was a ways out, a few hundred yards, and but you know, heard him. And so I'm like, you know what, I'll just call at him and see what's going on. So just give him some yelps, not too long or exaggerated, just, you know, give him some yelps and some tuk, 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 you know, just got a little high on it. And he answers back right away. And within a couple of minutes or so, I get eyes on him. And he's coming down the hill on the opposite ridge. And he's coming hard. And I'm like, oh smokes. So I text Thomas, I'm like, dude, I thought it was the big giant one. I thought it was Kong running around, but it wasn't. And yeah, so
hold on. Let me interrupt one thing. It doesn't help that all my friends and family knows me as I'm basically a lot older than what my age dictates. So knowing that, I go to bed very early, and I have this ban list that comes up with friends, family. If you ever text me after 8:30, there's a good chance you're probably on my ban list. That way you don't wake me up when I'm trying to go to bed and I get a text message. Well, Chris has texted me after 8:30 multiple times, so he's made it to my ban list where I still get his text, but it's silenced. So
it doesn't help if my bedtime's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
So he texted me, but I didn't get anything. So now go ahead and start. So he sends me this text that I don't get,
yes. So
which leads you into what?
So I'm sitting there, I text him, I'm like, dude, Kong's coming, because that was Kong's kind of territory. But earlier in the morning, we did have a gobbler go up that way. So anyways, all I know is I got this gobbler walking in, and he's looking like an elk. He's like, you know, he's like one of those big bulls coming through. He's just moving his shoulders around and everything. I'm like, oh, he's a giant. And he is on a beeline. Well, after that one had that little slip up this morning, was sitting there looking at us, didn't like us, we ended up putting a decoy out, because I was like, dude, I think that bird wants to see a decoy. So I had a decoy out this time, and he locks eyes with that thing and comes running in. And I'm like, what do I do? So I turn my shot cam on. Now, the GoPros, those 8s, when you hit the button on them, they just make all kinds of noise. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, but you know, I'm not tech savvy enough to know that. So I'm like, I don't want to make any noise. He is coming. So from the time that I laid eyes on him, he was about 175 yards out, maybe 200 yards. Within that time and about 3.5 minutes, he was within 15, 20 yards of me. And I didn't hit my GoPro. I didn't do nothing. I turned on my shot cam. You guys got that picture or video or whatever. As soon as he crossed over onto the property, he just immediately just started strutting for that hen decoy. And that's pretty much all she wrote.
Coming from the guy who told me at the beginning of last duck season that he's going to be a new Chris. The new Chris. I'm recording and FALhunter first, and then hunting second. And he sure threw that to the side very quickly.
Adrenaline gets the better of me every time, and I'm just like, this is happening. This is going on. I start shaking and everything. I was shaking like a leaf. Ended up falling backwards after I shot because I was off kilter on my seat.
Put a hole in my blind.
Yeah, I shot and just immediately those shells just boom. Those federal TSS loads, man, just boom, put me right down. The last I saw the turkey drop, and I was like, I did it. He's done. But anyways, I mean, way to finish off the season, you know. I mean, with a nice California longbeard, and I couldn't be more happier. Yeah, beautiful fan on him. Great bird. Maybe one day I'll get one of these things mounted up as a taxidermist, but we'll see.
Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Stay tuned. We got a little sneak peek for you. But if you like this video, like, subscribe, go and comment. Me and Chris are pretty active in the comments, so if you guys got any questions you want to talk to us, feel free to talk to us. We'll see you guys in the next one.